Hey everyone, welcome back. It's Sammy. We just finished watching Grinding Gear Games live reveal of 3.28, and boy, was it a huge W in my humble opinion. They are definitely have been cooking in the kitchen, man. Endgame changes, Atlas passive tree changes, Keepers of the Flame is going core, Harbingers, get out of here. They're gone. Ooh. Skill gem changes, Val gem changes, support gem changes, ascendancy changes, bloodline changes, passive skill tree changes, unique item changes, ruthless specific changes, and the UI and those quality of life features that we already heard about and some more. Tier 17s are gone. I can go on and on, but that's not the point of this video. I want to talk about something in this video outside of the patch notes, which by the way will be put in the description of this video. They are just out now. They're massive, and your boy is not gonna go through this with you and bore you with the details. Actually, not bore you, but do yourself a favor, go watch someone that does a much better job than myself in summarizing this kind of stuff. I recommend you go watch Darth Microtransaction. He does a great job usually of summing this kind of stuff off. So go check him out. He'll get you right and up to speed on what 3.28 and everything that encompasses it. What I want to talk about is more kind of on a macro level. And just so you know, my content, very rarely do I go deep into the weeds. It's just my personality. So if you're ever looking for a deep dive on a patch review and stuff like that, this is not the channel for you. I want to clear that up. What hopefully you will enjoy is my take on kind of like the macro view of this kind of stuff and kind of like more on the business side, where Grinding Gear Games is going, why they're thinking like that, and I just interject my thoughts on it. Now, when I watched the live reveal, the first thing I thought, now gotta say, I was very worried that 3.28 was just, it was going to be another new league mechanic, and sayonara everybody, log in, and, a lot of people that doesn't wash anymore, and I'm so happy to see that POE is back, considering it wasn't too long ago that there was this narrative, not just by the player base, but a selected few content creators that was potentially putting out there that POE 1 was going to die. It's an inevitable death with now that Path of Exile 2 is on the scene. And I'm so happy to see the fruit of Grinding Gear Games labor come out today. It is clear, and you can get in the comments section and tell me otherwise. It is blatantly clear that Grinding Gear Games has no intention of putting this game in a coffin and digging it 6 feet under. Hell no. I want to hear your argument if you disagree with the comment that I just made. I want to hear your rebuttal to that. It is very clear after watching the live reveal that they are going to keep pounding away at this game and making it better and better. The things that came out of this live reveal are just, I have to be very honest with you. I was on the fence about playing 3.28, and I'll tell you why. I said to myself, if they're just going to slap on another league, some sort of new mechanic and league mechanic, and I don't gravitate to it, I probably might even skip it. And I can tell you one thing, I'll definitely be playing 3.28. There's just so much in there, and it's so nice to see. So I think we need to put to bed, or at least I'm suggesting we need to put to bed this narrative. At least it was happening a while back about, POE 1 is going to eventually die. And there was a couple of narratives around that narrative. And that was Grinding Gear Games just isn't going to care. And their focus is POE 2 now. They don't give a shit about POE 1. Well, we heard it today with Mark and Octavian. And by the way, kudos to Grinding Gear Games for introducing all these people that are working behind the scenes and bringing them in front of the camera. And Mark said that, you know, more of this is going to happen. We saw Octavia today, and Andrew is going to be eventually there as well. So it's nice to see. And Mark also reiterated that there is a natural progression with some of these people that are behind the scenes that are taking a more senior role in the design and the company, and they're going to be in front of the camera. Again, another sign that Grinding Gear Games is putting focus on Path of Exile 1. Mark said it. He said the team is growing, we're expanding, they were stretched too thin, and I think this is just a natural progression of a company that was in over its head when they introduced Path of Exile 2. They now have a year or so under their belt. They've gotten more staff. They've gotten used to the cadence of pumping out 2 live service games 4 months apart. Well, each league of theirs is 4 months apart, but between the 2 games, it's every 2 months. So this is what a good company looks like when they're starting to catch their breath and they're starting to tread water, and dare I say, may even be swimming. So these are all indications to me that Grinding Gear Games does not want to let this go. So I am so happy that that is the case. I think there was just all kinds of indications of how they were talking today at the live reveal, what they were saying, and all the content that's coming in 3.28. I don't know how one could argue that they're not putting focus on this game and that they care about the future of this game. Now, don't get me wrong, anything can happen. The world can change in 2 days from now. I get it. But right now, I don't think POE is going anywhere. I think it's got a bright future, and so does Path of Exile 2. So I wanted to do this video because there was this narrative from a lot of people about POE 1 is dead. Just kill it. You know, Grinding Gear Games doesn't kill it. Doesn't care about it. I think today kind of states otherwise. Anyway, get in the comment section. Let me know what you think. And as always, if you can like, comment, and subscribe to my channel, I would appreciate the support. I just wanted to do this quick video on this. Go check out DM if you want to get a deep dive into what 3.28 is going to be. I'm sure he usually does a observation about this kind of stuff, and he nails it right on the head. Go check him out. All right, everybody. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Take care. The opinions expressed in this video are mine and solely mine. Healthy debate is always encouraged. Hate is never welcomed. So get over it.